Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. So, guys, I am back to do a debt confession. I've never done one of these before, but I figure let's get going with it. So, I did state in a couple of videos prior, guys, I did state that I said I made a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake. I ended up using my credit card again. I had made $1,000 debt payment on my credit card. I only have one credit card. It's my Wells Fargo credit card. And I ended up using it, and you say you're going to use it for $50 here, 100 there, and you're going to put it right back, and it doesn't happen. So what I am going to do now, guys, I'm going to do my debt confession. We're going to put in what I was able to save for the month of May on that card, because that's the card that I'm working on now. And guys, I am putting my card in the safe. I will not be having it in my wallet any longer. I don't want it in my wallet. I just want to make sure that I keep paying on it, guys. I want to be debt free, and the only way I can do that is by definitely not using it, even if it's for $5 or $10. So this book is by Baddies and Budgets. I love this book, Intentionally Rich by Baddies and Budget. This is what I use to do my monthly in. And all right, so here we go, guys. So right now, this is my debt. I went ahead and did it ahead of time, guys, because again, it's my first time. I see everybody doing it so like nicely and stuff like that, but I've never worked on it. I've never really, even though I've been doing my channel for a few months now, I never really like sat down and wrote things down. Like that's the first thing that I was taught to do. So guys, I have debt number one. It's going to be my Wells Fargo credit card. Again, it's the only credit card that I have. It's at an interest rate of 8.99%. My minimum payment, it's at 152, and my balance is as of today at $8,750. I did have $1,000 paid on it, and I ended up using $750, and it's like 748, but I rounded it up. So my balance is 8,750. This was supposed to be started up here. I did not do that. So what I'm going to do is, so I put here balance owed as of June 1st, since this is the end of May, and this is where I'm going to be starting with. I'm going to do a $700 debt payment. So this is what I was able to save this month for my debt. Thank God. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So I just did my video for the end of the month, and I just changed it all out into 100 so I can keep the change for my overflow binder. So I don't want to do June as of yet, because aside of this, I'm going to be doing on the 3rd my monthly payment, and I want to see where we're at after that's done. My 700, my minimum payment, and then I want to see what the balance is. So I will be filling this in most likely at, I want to say, by the second week of June. My credit score as of today is 620. So again, this is all done at the end of May. So my credit score, I want to say about a year and a half ago, was in the high 400s. So I think I've been doing great with that. And now let's go over the debts, and then we'll finish that off. My second debt is my consolidation. In August, it'll be 2 years that I consolidated some credit cards. My payment is, that's not correct. That is not correct. I am so sorry. I don't know why I did that. Let me see. I don't know why I put that. That's 182.66. It's what I pay every 2 weeks. So my minimum payment a month, Jesus, I hate whiting out on this book. I hate it, hate it, hate it. So my minimum payment is $360. My monthly payment is $365.32. $365.32. That is what my minimum payment is. I apologize for that. And I don't want to move this so much because I just be afraid that I'm just going to mess everything up. But I feel like it's a little far. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, so this is a consolidation. And then my next debt, it's Kia. It's at 6.87%. My payment a month is $599.75, and I owe $18,016 on it as of the end of May. I know that a lot of people say to go with the highest to the lowest, guys. It's funny because me and my best friend of 35 years, this is our argument all the time. She always tells me go with the highest, you know, get it out the way. That's not the way my brain works. And a lot of people might not agree with me, guys, and that's okay. We have to do things the way that works best for us. And my thing is, if I could get a whole debt out of the way, to me, I feel like I'm moving forward. So for me, I'm going to work on debt number 1, which is my Wells Fargo. It's been put away, guys. It's been put away. I don't want to keep it on me because it's easy to swipe. And not that I do it for anything like, not so much like something that's not a necessity. But sometimes it's like, you know, you see a sale even in the supermarket and it's like, well, let me just put 100 because I'm not going to find the sale again. I really, really got to learn to work with what I get, guys, and just call it a day. But being that 2 years ago, I was almost bankrupt, guys, I think that's my fear. So whenever you do see a sale, whether it's like on canned stuff, on this or that has to do with food, especially the way prices are nowadays, I think that's where my fear comes in and I end up swiping, and I don't want to do that no more. So as of right now, my Wells Fargo is at $8,750. My consolidation is at $10,432, and my Kia is at $18,016, bringing my total as of June 1st and my debts to $37,198. And my credit score is at 620. And I've seen people do debt confessions, and I'm like, why do they always make it sound like, you know, it's something bad? It does feel bad when you actually sit here and look at everything together. Maybe that's why it took so long for me to like write it out. Like I knew more or less what I owed, but I never like really sat down, wrote it out, look at my interest, look at my, you know, payments and things like that. So it really does not feel that great, guys. So I get it. So I ended up printing this out. This is by Kay from Hey Kay Budgets. I love a lot of her stuff. I use her weekly budget sheets. I've been using those. Those are actually free. And I bought so many budget sheets, guys, and nothing seemed to work with the way I did my budget, and hers did. And hers was the free one. All right, so I did credit card debt. I had put the goal, I had done this a while ago, but I never filled it in. So the goal was $9,000. That's where I was at. Each balloon will be $90. So right now, with my $700 payment, that would bring my credit card down to $8,050. So that means that we can do, let me see. We can do 8 balloons. So I am going to keep this and I'm going to fill it in because I definitely want to get that going. So 8 balloons will bring me to 720. And no, that's not right. Wait, what am I doing? No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. 10 balloon. Okay, so if I'm making a $700 payment and I have $950, so I should be able to do 90 times 10. It's 900. So I have, basically it will be like I paid off 950. So I could do 10 balloons. So we're going to go ahead and fill these in, guys. So I can do 10 balloons every time that I make a nice payment, because this $700, it's not from just 1 month, guys. It's not from 1 month. So I'm going to, every time I'm going to do a debt payment, I'm going to bring this out and see what we can fill in. So let's go here. I'm just going to use this one first, and then instead of switching it out, guys, because it takes me forever to color. So imagine if I was switching them out, guys. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get another 4 done. And I do not, I know I've been asked a few times, I do not have a mortgage on my house, guys. I own my house outright. So I do not have a mortgage. So that part is awesome. So this is the reason why I should be able to get this debt paid. I do have a 17-year-old disabled son. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just one more, guys. Just a little backstory. I know some of you know, the ones that have been with me for the months that I've been doing my channel. But guys, I have a daughter that's about to be 21, and I have a son that's about to be 18 in July. And as of now, guys, my son is completely disabled. He is nonverbal. He does not walk. He had a kidney transplant back in 2016, and he's been doing great with that. And he has a heart condition, and he gets seizures. So I cannot keep a 9-to-5 job, guys. There's no way that I can keep a 9-to-5 job. I've been working since I was 13, and I've been working from home. I think it's like the last 4 years, and I'm 52, about to be 53 next month in June. So I've been working since the age of 13, but I cannot keep an outside job, a regular 9-to-5. So I do work from home, and sometimes business is not as busy. I did stay, June, July, and August are one of my worst months, and not so much worse, but the slower months. So I'm not going to really add anything outrageous to my videos. I'm not going to add a lot of crazy stuff. I'm just going to ride the 3 months, and then in September, it usually picks right back up. So with that being said, guys, that is my debt confession. This is what I owe in debt. For being 3 things, that's a pretty high amount, guys. Once I get done with debt number 1, I will start on debt number 2. And again, usually I just do $50 a week on my debt binder. It's all I can do, and I really don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I actually slow back on a couple of things because I want to stay committed to doing my $50 a week for debt, $50 a week for emergency, and what I do for my Monday minis, what I do for my 52-week. And I definitely want to keep my 1K going, but I did have to take the money out at one time. I think it was like a month ago. And with that being said, guys, this is me. This is all of me putting it out there for you guys. And I know that when other people do debt confession, people tend to understand them a little bit better. And I hope you guys will understand me a little bit better. All right, my love. So once I get this going, I will come back and give you guys an update. All right, guys. Until the next one, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.